Now, there's not many games that will let you run around with an actual anti-aircraft gun in your hands to rain destruction down on those who have wronged you, but this one will. So after my Velocitus video, some of you mentioned the fact that I should check out this monster, so here we are. I am trusting you. It's big, it's ugly, it fires 4 barrels of pure destruction, and it is a space AA gun that you can run around with in normal missions, which gives you that feeling of pure badassery. I'm not sure if that's even a word, badassery. Sounds like it might be, so I'm just gonna run with it. The weapon is bloody huge. It is of course the Grattler, which recently got a slight change to how it functions in space combat with the Railjack reworked update. Its bullets or its rounds now auto-explode when they come near an enemy ship, which is nice, but I don't think it's the kind of weapon that's really needed in space missions. Your Railjack right now, its weapons kill much faster, so will the Seeker Volley missiles on your Railjack. So the Grattler, while it can kill enemies, just feels a little bit underpowered compared to other arc guns in space. Now that's just in space. And also while you're in space, the wait in between those reloads feels quite painful. But when you break out the Grattler in a normal ground mission or even in an Arcwing mission, it is absolutely godly. It will wipe the floor with everything. This is it against level 170 heavy gunners on the ground with Rhino's roar to increase its damage, and of course there's footage without the roar for comparison. Considering now most players barely ever cross level 100 when running missions, then you can imagine just how fast this weapon will kill lower level enemies. It is definitely 100% a bloody eyesore if you have a bright energy colour attached to it. It's like a much bigger version of the comb with the way it kind of interacts with large groups of enemies. It's a Mastery Rank 4 arc gun, fires explosive rounds which have a kind of 6 meter radius on impact where it explodes, has a high crit chance, high crit damage. It can cause self-stagger because of those big explosions if you fire too close to yourself in ground missions, and you can eat through its ammo at a pretty fast rate if you have an increased fire rate or a haste buff active. Now, it is a lot of fun. I think that's the main thing with the Grattler, right? You can just all day long, call in a huge gun and explode everything. It's not ideal for Eidolon or Orb Mother hunts, well, not compared to other weapons anyway, but my key takeaway from this weapon is that it's fun and it gets the job done. Now, this is my build for the footage used in this video. Crit mods, damage mods, and of course the elemental combo mods of your choice to go up against whichever faction, whether corrosive, radiation and so on. You can pop in automatic trigger to increase your fire rate if you run with a Warframe that can maybe increase its damage with a boost, or you could drop out that automatic trigger for, I guess, a heat mod or for another elemental mod if you're running with a Wisp, say for instance, that has that haste buff, or any haste buff you can get off Warframes. Completely up to you. You know how to mod by now. Is the Grattler your kind of gun? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video or don't, subscribe or don't, and as always, thanks so much for watching.